Hey guys, welcome back to the channel this week. I'm Chuck and we are Allichuck Adventures. This week I'm actually going to tackle a few jobs that we've been procrastinating on really since we've owned Aquila and this particular Jayco Eagle. As most of you know who watch the channel, I took the grill out in the outside kitchen and I've been using a Blackstone. Well, I wanted to convert that drawer into a storage compartment, so that's one job I'm going to tackle. Another job I'm going to tackle is we have really no storage for our sewer hose because this does not have a bumper. So I'm adding a sewer hose storage compartment, and we're also upgrading a little bit on the inside here by adding a sound bar and an Apple TV. So if you're new to the channel, we'd really appreciate it if you would take a second, hit that subscribe button, and we'll just jump into the video this week. So I guess I'll start with the first thing that I did this week was I purchased a sound bar that was on sale with Best Buy, and I went ahead and picked up another Apple TV. We love our Apple TV in the house, and we figured we do a lot of screen mirroring, so I figured we'll be able to screen mirror some stuff from my phone when we don't have signal at a campground. So that's going to come in nice. But the biggest reason we got the sound bar is because this TV, it's not the greatest TV in the world. We'll probably upgrade it eventually, but you know, hey, it's good for now. But the problem with it is the sound is horrible. Trying to watch a movie and trying to understand dialogue was just nearly impossible for me and Allie. You'd have to crank it so loud just to be able to hear. So this wasn't too difficult of a job at all, really, installing this sound bar. It was just a matter of getting in behind the TV, cutting a couple zip ties that were around the cabling that they had in here, pulling out some cabling that wasn't needed, routing the new cables, and basically that was it, zip tying them back up. Just unplugged this little guy, this little HD media player that I had bought originally to load some movies up on to a little portable hard drive. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm switching over. This thing is hot to the point where you can barely touch it. And that little guy was just sitting up in here. I just had him sitting on this, and I can feel how the wood is hot. That's pretty scary that little thing was getting that hot and we weren't even using it. All right, so I got video now, and I got sound from my speaker. A lot of cables to tuck away and things to fix here. But what I ended up having to do is I plugged the Apple TV into the back of the sound bar out to the TV's ARC channel, and now one remote to rule them all. Let's see if it turns everything off, TV included. Oh, press and hold. And is the TV truly off? I see a red light. Let's see. The TV is truly off. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and finish setting this up. Just putting this up here for now. We'll go tomorrow. We'll get some command strips, tie everything down. So yeah, we're excited to try it out this weekend. It also came with a subwoofer, which really wasn't worried about having a subwoofer in here, but mounted it behind the love seats over here, and yeah, we're looking forward to trying it out this weekend. Okay, so I went down to Home Depot and I bought some plywood. I'm gonna just use plywood in the bottom of the drawer. I've already pulled the drawer out. I've degreased it as it's gotten kind of nasty over time here, and letting it dry in the sun. I'm going to do some measuring. Plywood, I'm going to cut the thicker plywood for the top shelf. That's what I will sit the Blackstone on. And I got a thinner piece for the bottom shelf. Just I'm going to store my utensils and stuff in there, and the hose that goes to it. As I've been storing the hose basically just under here as it is. So I'll go ahead and get that out now before I forget it and get it locked in there. There's a lot of wiring in this RV here. Jeez, can you imagine if one of those wires is bad? I'm trying to diagnose which one it is. Fun times. So they got my phone good and dirty, but I think I got the top fairly well roughed out. I'm gonna put hinges on there. This will flip up to reveal the drawer underneath, and I think I'm going to square that front edge up a little bit better, paint these, let them sit for a while, It is super, super hot outside right now. So I'm ready to get these painted and go inside and get some AC for a little bit. Bottom of the tray is in. Looks pretty good. I got a couple screws sticking out the back there, but that's I actually had screws sticking out from the sides anyway, from where the track is at. So won't hurt anything. I'm just going to keep some of the utensils in here, maybe an extra roll of paper towels or something like that too. All right, so I'm going to move on, and I'm going to go ahead and put the top on, see what happens. Okay, so it's done, and I'm ready to try to put it back in there. Let's see. Push these in. Hopefully everything still fits. You got a little bit of grease in the track, a little bit of sawdust. Get that out of there. It's making things work hard. Other than that, she fits like a glove. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. So I'm pretty happy with the way the cabinet and this drawer turned out here that I have modified into a storage drawer. This is where the old Capital grill was mounted before. The grill was not the best, as you know, if you've watched earlier videos, and we love the Blackstone. So now, not only do I have a nice solid surface here to set the Blackstone on, I've also got some storage underneath that will allow me to store everything I need for the Blackstone without having to go in behind the TV every time to get to the shelves up here. And one other thing I want to do, try to get done, I wasn't able to do this time, was I want to mount a paper towel holder in here. But maybe I'll try to do that this weekend. UPS just dropped off my sewer hose storage tube, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this sucker installed now. It's the Valterra adjustable easy hose carrier. One thing I was a little shocked, it did not come in a Valterra box. It was in just a plain cardboard box. So it doesn't really matter. It's just a sewer hose holder, and if it does the job, that's all I care about. Okay. I'll go around to the other side. Alright, so I got a little bit of a dilemma here. I am not sure I like this hose rubbing up against it. I think I'm going to have to put a spacer here. I tried putting a piece of wood there, but my screws that they gave me weren't long enough. So I think I'm going to have to get some longer screws and put that spacer back in there, because I don't want that rubbing. I mean, it's not super tight, but that's propane. I don't really want that rubbing. Other than that, it's installed. It was a fairly simple, little easy install. I'm hoping that I can get the sewer hose in there easy enough, because this flashing hangs down and this is sitting up in there quite a ways. I hope it's not at a terrible angle where I'm going to have a hard time getting that in there. But I'm going to try it right now. Since I'm up against the fence on the other side, I guess I'll just do it from this side. Wow, it doesn't even want to come out. I know why. I'm up against this bracket. That's great. Just great. That means I gotta take this thing back down for a second. To get that past there. Fun times. All right, let's see if it goes in. Well, it goes in with no issue, so that's good. So if it goes in on that side, it'll come out on that side okay too. So I got another section of hose that I'm going to load into here, and I should be able to carry all my hose. And it's a little donut part right in here. This is going to be so much nicer than having to put it into a tote or putting it into the back of the truck, which I've been doing lately. So there it is. It's done. On a solution to fix the issue of this being so tight in there. I found some washers to take up the space, to give it a little bit more room. I thought I had that tight. I didn't have it tight. Now she's tight. And it's pretty loose in there. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. I'll keep my eye on it. This is very hard to open here though. I don't know if it's just because it's pressing on that a little bit up there or not. I'm gonna go check the other side and see if it's as hard to open. All right, see if this side opens. Yeah, this side opens fine. It works good. All right, I think that's a wrap. So one other quick thing I wanted to show here is that, in fact, the Rhino hose both fit in here, and the attachment fits in as well. It's kind of hard to do with one hand here as this is hanging down, but it does actually fit in there. So all my sewer attachments will fit right here. And lock into place. That's pretty cool. That's one thing I did not see online very much, people showing if that piece that you take off the end of a Rhino hose would actually fit in this Valterra, but it does. So if that's a concern of yours, don't be concerned, it will fit. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week. I hope you found this video informative. If nothing else, I hope you found it a little bit entertaining. We're going to see you guys next week. We're going to be camping at Hillsborough River State Park, and we're going to hope to get the paddleboards out on the river there. We've never done that before, so that's going to be something we're looking forward to. Nikki won't be able to go because of all the gators, but she'll be fine. She'll be fine in the RV for a couple hours while we try it.